Good morning, everyone. So I've decided to keep my hair in this weird look for the beginning of this video so I can show you how I will style it without heat. So I washed my hair this morning and I do let it air dry most of the way, just, you know, how I would normally wear it. So it was just parted down the middle and air dried. I went out grocery shopping, came back and it was still a little bit damp, and that's when I will take it and I actually put the part on the other side. So it's sitting on the opposite side right now. And this is so I can have more body once I flip it over. So even though I do a bit of a middle part, it's a little bit more on this side. So once I do flip it, there will be more body to that side, if you know what I mean. And then what I also do is split it down the middle and then I twist both back, not too tight. And then I just hold it in place with a scrunchie. Important that you do it with a scrunchie and not like a normal elastic, so you don't get the creases at the bottom. And I actually do this normally a little bit closer to the bottom. And this is also to keep the ends of the hair kind of compact. And this will help with frizz at the bottom and kind of keep it looking a little bit more together, if you know what I mean. So anyways, I'll show you what it looks like now. I've probably had it like this for like an hour now. So it really doesn't need long, especially because I do it once my hair is mostly dry. I'll show you what it looks like. So it's still a bit damp, but this will just give it a little bit of a wave. And then I'll toss it to its middle part. And it just gives it a little bit of a wave. It will die down a little bit too. And I'll add a wave spray sometimes, but as I only wash my hair once a week, I choose to not put too much product in it other than hair oil almost daily, just to not weigh it down with unnecessary product. But if I'm going out or doing something, I will put a wave spray in just to give it a little bit of more of a style. And that's how it ends up. It's super subtle. It's not curled by any means, but I really find doing this at least helps with frizz. Instead of, you know how sometimes you let your hair air dry and it becomes super poofy? By doing this, it kind of keeps it all together when it's drying, and it's going to prevent it from becoming kind of frizzy and poofy like that. And it just looks nice. And it'll die down and get a little bit nicer throughout the day. And actually, I never really like my hair the first day that I wash it, but the second day is always the best. Anyway, now that I've thrown my hair all over my kitchen, time for some breakfast. I just got up, we took the dog for a walk, we went to Starbucks for a little coffee, and then Adrian took Rainy home and I went to the grocery store. So stocked up on a bunch of stuff. It's Saturday today, which means my subscription box is coming for all of my vegetables, but I did just grab a few other things. So I think for breakfast today, I'm actually going to make a bit of a snack plate, which is one of my fave things to usually have for lunch, but I actually really like having vegetables for breakfast, raw vegetables. I just feel like it really wakes me up. Oh, and I got some papaya too. So. This cutting board is dangerous. Here, I'll let you guys see what I'm doing. Anyway, I was just saying that this cutting board is kind of dangerous. I feel like I'm always getting splinters from it. So I'm definitely on the market for a new cutting board because this one is just almost like coming apart. I don't think it was anything special. We got it when we moved here, and yeah, it's not the one for me. Anyway, I'm starting with some papaya. I just got this already cut from Farm Boy. I normally like to get a full papaya myself, but this one looked perfectly ripe, so I grabbed that. I'll just remove the seeds. I don't think papaya is, well, at least where I live, I don't think it's a super popular fruit, but it has really quickly become one of my favorite breakfast foods. It's so refreshing, so hydrating. I usually like to eat it with a bit of lime squeezed on top, and some, I'm all out of it right now, but for a while I was eating it with tahini with lime, which is essentially just like a spicy lime seasoning, and that is really good. But right now I just have lime, so I'll eat it like that. I usually like to cut it into pieces, and then I think it's more enjoyable if I've removed the skin. So I'll just go down the sides and take it off. Just slice it. We unfortunately have these black plastic food containers that we've got from takeout, so we just use it now as regular Tupperware in our house. Just before anyone freaks out about me having that. Although I did just recently see there is a grocery store here in Toronto called Organic Garage. It's in Liberty Village, and they actually have a box where they're accepting this black plastic because this is so common here in Toronto, and they will properly dispose of it and recycle it. So I think that's pretty awesome. So once, you know, for now it's actually great, and we do use them just as our normal Tupperware in our fridge, but I will definitely be recycling those there when the time comes. So that's nice. I'm just saving some of the rest of this for tomorrow's breakfast. And I'll do some lime squeezed on top. I always roll out my limes. I'm like the queen of lemon and lime. It's my favorite. And I have a trick to picking out good limes every time. Well, actually this goes for lemon, all citrus to be honest, lemons and oranges also. So you know when you're picking out citrus, either the skin, I'm sorry about these nails by the way, I'm gonna paint them. Either the skin is like kind of thin looking, or it's a little bit thick, you know what I mean. You wanna go for the really thin, smooth looking skin. Those ones are always going to yield the most juice. So just like this. And rolling them out will help release the juices, and you'll get more out of it. I also use a juice press. This is something that I brought back from France. It's very important in our household. I squeeze it on top. Just a little bit. There's still some left in this. I'm just gonna keep it to the side for now. I'm sure we'll use it again the next time we eat, or Adrian will use it. We love citrus. Speaking of, I'm going to do some blood orange. So pretty. bowl is so heavy, so big, I need to open both doors of the fridge to get it out. I got so many peppers this morning from the grocery store just for the week. So I'm gonna have a few of these little babies, I think, with my breakfast. Super cute. And I'll do a tomato because they smell incredible and I can't wait to eat it. I was telling Adrian that these tomatoes smell so good that I only want to use them, you know, just with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. They need to be enjoyed like that so we can truly appreciate them. They seem like amazing tomatoes. Am I bossy? Yes. Am I looking out for him? Yes. Oh yeah, I can tell that they're good. So for the tomatoes, I'll do just a bit of olive oil, pepper, and the best, some Maldon salt. Should I put salt in the papaya? What do I have for the papaya? I normally love doing the tahini with lime. This might be weird, but I have this Caesar rim, and it's a Kraft Caesar rim with sea salt, cracked black pepper, organic cane sugar, herbs, and spices. That might be like similar to what I want. I'll do a little bit of this, and I hope it won't ruin it. Just because it is so good with a bit of like a savory kind of seasoning. And I do have the lime. That might work out. It's not spicy though. Maybe I'll do a bit of salt on it too. And there it is. Delish. The Caesar seasoning on this is actually really good, so if you're ever in a pinch, it's delicious. Hello. So I just arrived to my friend Sam's house, and we are just gonna chill and we do this sometimes where we do like a little tasting of whatever kind of beverage it is. Today we're doing IPAs that I got from the grocery store before I came here. So here it is. Right now we're trying the Life in the Clouds by Collective Arts. I recognize that it's just our silhouettes right now and you probably can't even see my face, but it's art. Enjoy.
Collective art.
Collective art.
Couple minutes in the picture.
I realize it's so dark where we're sitting. I mean, just with how bright it is behind us, but this view of Toronto is so beautiful. I'm super in the west end of Toronto right now. Actually super close to Liberty Village. It's a beautiful day. Gorgeous. Oh, now you can kind of see me. Okay, we're gonna go for beer number 2. Samuel, you can kind of see him for a second. This is my best friend, Sam.
Hey guys.
We met in university.
All
Here we
right.
are now. Okay, next one is another Collective Arts. Ransack the Universe. We're going for IPAs today. We are IPA lovers. The mystery box of the day. Rainy's choking. You okay, my love?
Lauren's food.
Yeah. He's alright. Okay, so let's see what we got this time. Like I said in my last vlog, I get this subscription box full of organic vegetables. We choose only vegetables, not fruit. Say hello to Connor and Adrian back here. What's up? Okay. So we still have one of these from last week. We got oh my god, it's heavy. A cabbage. And we still have one from last week, so having 2 cabbages on hand is actually a bit of a task, but let's see. So I've got one of those. Spaghetti squash. Carrots. We have 1 small courgette or eggplant. We have some greens, just some spring mix lettuce. Tomatoes, a bag of tomatoes, and some green onions. That's what we got in our box this week. Super exciting. Okay, bye.